for your comments on Norimitsu Onishi with the New York Times. I'd like to ask you about your comments about the Mutsu incident. You said the crisis management back then was very primitive. I know that over the years, especially in recent years, there have been structural changes inside the Prime Minister's office exactly to respond to crisis. For example, inside the Prime Minister's office, there is a Kikikanrikan, which did not exist back in the days of Mutsu. And when the new Prime Minister's building was created, there is, as you know, a situation room in the basement. I'm wondering, how do you assess the effectiveness of these new structural changes that were implemented to carry out better responses to crises? And how would you assess whether they worked or not on 3/11? That's my first question. My second question, if you will, is related to your comments about Yoshida at Fukushima Daiichi. As you know, TEPCO, Toden said initially that the injection of seawater was interrupted. But then eventually they said, oh no, that's not right. Our man Yoshida said it was not, in fact. Do you think it's possible for Toden to have not known that he had actually stopped, he had actually disobeyed orders? Or do you think they knew all along and did not tell the Prime Minister's office and eventually did?
As for the first question, as for the Mutsu case, it was the failure of crisis management, especially the public relations. The leakage, the harm of leaked radiation is, I don't know how many seabird, many seabird, I don't know, I don't remember. It's a volume was. So one Rentgen shot for tuberculosis or something. So almost negligible nuclear leakage. But you people make this as catastrophe of the world and make government nuclear policy was wrong. And eventually, just like Flying Dutchman, the Mutsu is drifted around Japan. Finally, it cost 2 billion yen to compensate contamination of Mutsu harbor. I was security bureau director, and I thought this is all exaggeration, and the government is responsible not to persuade the people. This is almost harmless, negligible leakage. They should say that, but they paid money to quell down the public opinion. Same thing happened this time. Spinach problem. Chiba products, spinach, is contained, they said. They I mean the Ministry of Economy and Farming. They, Edono decided to stop that spinach. Later on, we learned if you, as a certain person, continuously eat spinach 365 days and reach 850 kilograms, it might give some affection influence to your health. Who eat 850 spinach a year? We are not the Popeye. Oh, I really mad. So in other words, it's harmless. So over-exaggerated announcement of government cause damage. Second question. Certainly nice crisis management center, which I learned from your situation room in Washington, D.C. As you know, there are 3 situation rooms. One is under the Oval Room, where I was permitted to enter and check for a good example of our crisis management center. Another 2 is in the old executive house. Cordell House room is the second one. Then I brought back a nice system, and it was introduced to Japan, and the present one is just a copy of your situation room. But the problem is, situation room is now really almost internationally first class level. Problem is the people who work there. My junior officers really disqualified for that job, because everybody passed the back, and everybody is very in action. Do nothing is the best way to survive, you know. So in our time, if we have that room, we can do better. And as for the Mutsu, there was no such a crisis management center at all. The C4, C3, Command, Control, Communication and Intelligence Center, was the minister's office in あの時は科学技術庁 Science and Technology Agency. It's just a conference room. So if I had that system back in 1969, 49, 49, still the situation is the same. You know, political leaders has no capability to handle the crisis management. What's going on there is management crisis, not the crisis management. Management itself is confused. So it's not a matter of facilities or devices. Human being, very good intelligence officer, crisis manager, only one single crisis manager can change the situation.
Do you want to push? Do you want to follow up? No? It's okay, please.